That's better. Getting my blessed hours up. Baby, it's cold outside.
It's getting dark out here.
It's a lot more roomy than the back of a Toyota Tercel. I'm not in the sleeping bag right now, so I might have to hop back out of this. I wish I could climb to the top of the silo or something. That looks pretty. Guess I could go to the radio tower. I was about to say, can you light a fire on a car? Oh, I was about to do it too. It'll mess me up. What's my bear meat? But he's not going to get it. Whoa. That is some fog, boy. That was a good boy. We slept outside for a couple of days, or a day. Okay, so all that coffee's gone. I got the top shelf. And I got those 4 over there. is it here. I think I have some scattered throughout the world if I ever do want to keep playing, and I got 5 energy drinks there. I think I have more energy drinks at the prison and at the, oh, there's some. Yeah, I got some stuff around. I'll be alright. You didn't think I was gonna drink all that water. There's that damn wolf that tried to eat me yesterday. You should not have come back. Let's go check on old boy up here, see if he ever repopped anything. I always forget this guy's up here. There's like a little cul-de-sac or something in here. I don't know the word for it. I know there's a geological one, but it escapes me right now. The island equivalent of an atoll. Atoll. Not really a gorge, because it's just like a little indentation. How's it hanging, brother? I know we already mapped him because he's map point. I don't want to rip my new threads. I guess that wolf despawned or scampered off something. You guys heard him too, but it wasn't like a Son of Sam thing. He was definitely there. Son of Sam, man. Not all that guy's dogs were barking, you know what I'm saying? Convince the whole city's population to bleach their hair blonde. I'm sure it worked for Revlon or something. I've always wondered if the condition on your bag goes down per hour, or if it's how many times you get in or out of it. Guess we could always test it. We're doing science. Oh, I'll let my pancakes go bad. It's too bad. Can't let my 8-year-old see that. He was excited that I had pancakes this morning. Okay, it's at 86%. Okay.
The sun is setting.
Okay, it was at 86, and that's 6 hours basically. It's still at 86. Okay, so it's not trips in and out. It must be time related.
I think I need to lay down.
Okay, it's still 86. I wonder if waiting doesn't mess with it. Still 86. That's 85. Might actually have to make more water. Okay, so what were you, 85? Okay. Let's pass time for 12 hours, see what happens. We're doing science. We're gonna be taking some damage in the name of science here in a second. Wouldn't be the first time.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Okay, so it lost 1% in 12 hours, and that was waiting. I wasn't sleeping. So it doesn't look like whether or not you're sleeping or waiting makes any difference. I shouldn't do that. It's right at freezing. Oops. Alright.
It's goddamn freezing.
Yeah, lady, we're working on it. I'm trying to get our blizzard hours up. I might actually take that Blizzard Walker trophy next time. Or if I play custom, I'll probably take it just because I'll cheat. I'll take a second or third or whatever one and have it be that one. I don't think it's that beneficial. I don't like that when it's actually a blizzard that you don't get slowed down. That irritates me more than anything else. Like, oh my god, you put it in there for this slight breeze when I'm walking up a hill, but then I'm in a Category 5 blizzard and meh. Doesn't slow you down at all. Ain't nothing but a thing. I kind of feel like I should be able to scrap this. Well, I don't know, put oil in it. I mean, I know it doesn't go in that. It goes in the boiler down in the basement, but... Sure, why not? I guess we could wander around mapping. We didn't ever actually find another vista point here. Like, I assume that there's one over here somewhere. I don't see a Polaroid anywhere. Yeah, I think we looked at one point at all the maps. See if any of them had Polaroids that we didn't do on them, and we didn't see any. I think we found two here. Yeah, I mean, we got this whole section over here we didn't map. That's kind of where the bear is over there, though. Like, the bear, when you see him walking on the lake, is like right over here. The little fishing hut isn't on there. That's funny. I kind of miss Ash Canyon. I was gonna say I'm not going back here, but I kind of miss it. We just got burned out on it because we were there for like 3 weeks, man. We were there forever. You guys remember that? Way back at the beginning? All of it? We can actually look. Day 50. Yeah, day 51. When did we leave? Day 66. spent 15 days there in the Ash Canyon. You see, we came out for a little bit because we had to drop stuff off. And then we went right back in again. Yeah, see, we went into the chasm cave, where the guy with the computer is, like right there in the ravine. We dumped stuff off, and then we came back out again. Pepper's abandoned cache. Oh, it says it's abandoned on here. That is so helpful. Good job, game developers. It doesn't say it on the map, though, does it? Does it actually say it on the map? This one's over here somewhere. Here we go. Oh my god, look at this. And controller. Yeah, see, it should say it on here. Why would you say it here and not say it there? Pepper's abandoned cache. But yeah, I mean, if you ever really want to know without looking, you can come back on here and look. Found all the recipes. All the cards we never did find. Let's see, 90, that would be 180, so that's 178 if we double it. So yeah, we found way more than half. But 1, 3, and 5 still lose us. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9. I'm never gonna go look for all these. That's nuts. I ain't doing that. Oh, I was about to say they should have what they say on here. They have the person's name on here. Black Panther Path. I see hers all the time. Like all the time. She should have had to pay like $1,000 for that one. I'm feeling all nostalgic. Wait, how many bear struggles we got? Like 4? 4, yeah. See, I remember them. You remember when you got jumped by a bear? I was bored earlier. I wasn't sure if he could come up on the porch. They used to be afraid of the porches. And they'd run away. And I kind of wanted him to die up there, but that didn't work out for us. Those were all just fireworks. "25 bears killed." Yeah, I can't believe that they don't have like the different fish weights on here. They don't have the coldest temperature on here. Like I would have I want the coldest temperature more than all this other crap. Like all of it. Almost 200 blizzards survived though. 200 blizzards in 500 days. That's like 88 lines about 44 women. God, what a song. If you've never heard the song 88 Lines About 44 Women, go ahead and play that. It's hilarious. Oh god, I miss the 80s. Miss girls with beepers. I think that predated the tramp stamp. And now they don't have tramp stamps anymore because we messed up and named them tramp stamps. And so now I don't know how the new guys of this generation, Gen Z or whatever, I don't know how they identify who the tramps are. But the girls with the pagers, they knew they were tramps. Like they weren't ashamed of that. You know, they were all out there with it. They wanted to make sure that they got their gentleman caller of the evening. They didn't want to miss out. Yeah, there was a sweet spot of time like in 1995 or something like that where if you, the only people with pagers really were, if you were a guy, everybody thought you were a drug dealer, and if you were a girl, everybody thought you were a tramp. Unless you were a medical professional. And really, I mean, pagers started off with doctors, and that's all that have them now are doctors. So I mean, I guess they hit their initial target audience right on. Right on. And I do not disparage a tramp or even a hoe. I don't begrudge a girl grinding bones to make her bread. You know, you do you, girl. I consider it to be an honest living. Are there healthier, both mentally and physically, are there more healthy ways to make a buck? Oh yeah, but there's plenty of other jobs that other men and women do that are a lot more dangerous and a lot more disgusting and unhealthy for you mentally and physically. There's all kinds of jobs that are bad for you. Like I was talking about roofing. How dangerous it is to be a roofer in Florida in July. Good God, like I don't even know how those people live. Like I don't know how they just don't spontaneously combust on the black tar roof. Like that's, every time I see them out there, I'm like, oh my God, like I can't stand in a parking lot for like 5 minutes. You want me to haul a 100-pound thing of shingles up and down a ladder onto a black tar roof in 120-degree temperatures with a glaring sun? Jesus. Now they need to make a survival game about that. Make roofer simulator. You just drop dead. It's the third time going up the ladder. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Nah, I did not begrudge the world's oldest profession. It always seems like the women are always the ones that have a real problem with it, the ones that don't want to do it. And I get that too. It's same kind of hatred and same kind of looks for a woman sleeping with her boss to get a promotion. The women that work hard give them the same look. And men too, for that matter. People know. Everybody knows. It has been a rare instance when I've had a manager that deserved their job. Men or women. If you told me that half of the managers in the world had to grind some bones to get into their position, I would not doubt you. And the ones who haven't were probably propositioned. I basically think like the manager thing has a casting couch just like Hollywood. You really want to get anywhere, you gotta go have a visit at Harvey Weinstein's penthouse at the Four Seasons. I still maintain that that's what Kid Rock's talking about in that song. Absolutely, because he talks about the Hollywood penthouse at the Four Seasons. He's talking about Weinstein, dude. That was not a... He had that penthouse, like, reserved forever. He was pulling, like, a Tesla. Or, Howard Hughes. And good for Courtney Love. Courtney Love way back in, like, 2000. Like, way before the Me Too movement and everything. Somebody asked her, on the red carpet about, or so they asked somebody else, I think it was Rose McGowan, or she was with somebody, some other woman, and they asked her about what advice they'd give to a Hollywood starlet, like coming to Hollywood, and the woman that got asked gave some kind of canned answer, and Courtney Love leaned over her shoulder, and she said, if you ever get invited for an audition for Harvey Weinstein at the Four Seasons penthouse, say no. She said that. Go and look it up. It's out there on the internet. She said that like in 2000. She said that like 15 years before that. And all these people knew, all these women knew, Selma Hayek, you know, any woman who was in a Miramax film, basically that's how she got the job. Megan Fox, like all of them. You go down the list. It's a girl from Cameron Diaz. Like, just go down the list of Miramax films. Ashley Judd. Was it Ashley Judd? The one that was in Hannibal, I think, or Red Dragon. I think it was Hannibal. She gave the whole thing about Harvey Weinstein, and without naming him, she said that she got called to the penthouse and that he was in his robe, and then he took his robe off, and like he had just come out of the shower or something, and she thought the whole thing was weird, and she took off. She said she left, but she still didn't out the guy. Like, that was way before that too. She should have outed him. I think she said she was filming Red Dragon at the time, and she got called in there to be in another big movie to audition for it or whatever, and she was like, nope, you can keep that. And I think, I can't remember if she said what movie it was. But she was like, nope, I'm good. And that was one of the big things, is that all these women did it to get the part, got famous, got the money. And then years later, they're like, oh no, that's bad, that's evil. I feel bad that I did that. Yeah, well, there's plenty of other starlets out there, or would-be starlets, that said no. And who went on to not be famous, and not be in a part, and not get the movie that you did. Yeah, you chose to do that, like... You gotta live with your choices, man. Not Ashley Judd. What's her, Juliana Moore? I think that sounds more right. Gotta live up to your choices. He let her leave. He didn't keep her there. He's never been accused of that, as far as I can tell. I love how Hollywood acts like it's just him. The casting couch has been going on in Hollywood for 120 years, 130 years, however long it's been around.
I made it through another night.
I ain't new. Y'all acting shocked. I think I talked about it on the channel before, the guy that's on Reacher, the big, huge dude. And he was originally cast to be Thor, originally, but it fell through. He wasn't ready for... He went and showed up for, like, to do a wardrobe check or something, and he wasn't ready, like he didn't know all his lines or whatever, and they were like, what? Like, we start production in 2 weeks and you don't know your lines, you can't do a run-through. And so he ended up losing the role. But he talked about how he was a model for years, and that the entire modeling industry, there's no one that's a model that has not slept with someone for some reason, whether or not it's a manager, an agent. He was like, a photographer. He's like, if you have photos from anybody who's even remotely famous as a photographer, then you had to do something sexually for that person. He's like, it doesn't matter if you're gay, if you're straight, if it's a woman, if it's a man. He's like, if they took your picture, then you had to do something for them. And he was like, the whole thing is just corrupt. And he tried to take himself out, basically. He had 3 sons, and he tried to take himself out, and it didn't go through. And he was like, "Oh my God, what have I done? You know, I got 3 sons. You know, they almost had to grow up without a dad." And so he came out and just started talking about it. He's like, it doesn't matter how big you are, how tough you are, how masculine you are. He's like, look at me. He's like, I still got abused. I still got taken advantage of. I still got backed into a corner, and I felt like I couldn't say no. He's like, that's just what it is. If you want to be a model, you got to do it. He's like, you got to do it. He's like, that's just what it is. He's like, is it right? No. But he was hoping that he'd set a good example for his sons and stuff like that, and you know, to try to crack open the modeling industry. And I think he was hoping that if he came out, that other people would too, to try to end it, you know. Good for that guy. I'll probably go back. I watched the first season of that show, and I thought it was really good. And the chick that plays the redneck sheriff on that is on House of Escher, the Fall of the House of Escher or something. He plays the one who has the blackmail material and everybody. She's completely different characters in both roles. Completely different. Like I was shocked to see that it was her. So she's obviously a good actress. She did a good job. I need to go watch the rest of that show since that guy came out and tried to blow the lid off the industry. And he was saying that too. He's like, men need to come out. It's like, stop being quiet. You're victimized just as much as everybody else. There's just as many male models as there are female models, and I know that every single one of you has had this happen to them. Speak up. Speak up. Start holding these photographers and these agents and these agencies accountable. That's something too that people don't know, or that they haven't really blown the lid off of, or whatever, is that back in the day, agencies and stuff, and like big, huge firms, like I don't really want to say any names, you know, whether or not they make cereal or computer software or whatever, but like if you were at their global headquarters and you go up to the top floor to meet with the executives and CEOs and stuff, I think it's pretty much everywhere, but I think in Japan too, like seriously in Japan, whoever the girl was, the penthouse that took the appointments and called them to let you know that you're there. Basically, she was the company entertainer, if you will, and that if you were in town to close $1 billion deal, and you know, she was basically like a honeypot. She could either be covert with it, or you could just say, "Hey, you know, I'm in town for the night. I need somebody to show me the town." They would say that was part of her job, is to help seal the deal. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, basically I'm surprised that people have not come out on that. I'm sure it still happens. Talk about the casting couch and all that. David Letterman, and this is recent. This is like 10 years ago. This is why he finally lost his show and got off the air, is because he had a bedroom, a hidden bedroom on his set, where in his trailer or whatever, like he had his private bathroom, and then he had like a revolving door or something that spun, you know, like he had a secret door that went into a room that looked like a genie bottle or some crap, like I Dream of Genie. And he had a big bed in there, like a circular bed or whatever, so that he would take people back there. You know, you want to get on the show, you want to plug your movie, you want to be a starlet or whatever, you got to come pay your dues. Yeah, but he had that going way, way longer than, that crap was not supposed to be around anymore and he was still doing it. Does it have to have a battery in the car now? Because that would be hilarious. That sounds like on. That's weird. Wonder if it has to have a battery now. Oh, wow, I can get on the car. I think that brass just made a different noise. Yeah, did you hear that? That's pretty awesome. Because I'm standing on the metal car, it made a clank. And it landed. I'll do it one more time. Watch the shell casing. Yeah, you hear it? Tink! That's pretty cool. I think I'm losing them now. Well, they died doing what they love. Oh, there we go. I saw another one. There we go. I think it was 3. Let's try this again. Unfortunately, I can't think of a car that we left a battery in that we could try it out on. I'll have to do science on that one next time.
Looks like a new day is dawning. Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Need that last pot of water. I got water all over the place though. I got a fridge full of it. Oh, already took the last pot. What's the badge situation looking like for the blizzard? Wizard. Firemaster is 62. That's 50%. Means we got 125 left to drink. A little bit more. Try like 129, 130, something like that. I don't have that in the whole game. 20 days outdoors. That means we've done, we need like 3 or 4 more days. I'm not gonna get that done. Nope, not unless every day is a blizzard. But we'll get it close. We'll get a couple more in here. Yeah, I just want to be done with this. Once again, I apologize. I just realized that this is having a deleterious effect on my mental well-being in real life. It's basically a job right now, and I just want it to be over with.
Oh, it's getting dark out here.
Yeah, my son's excited that I'm almost gonna be done with this too, and he wanted me to regale him of my epic journey to 500 days, and I don't know. This is just not very epic right now. It's kind of the opposite of that. I just gotta get through it. I'm making myself play a video game basically, and I think when I saw that I had like 50 days left, I was like, oh my god, like I just can't. But I think the time I wasted doing the SOS symbol helped a lot. I know I ended up getting light sources all over the world that I ended up not using. I ended up not using them, but it gave me something to do at the very least, you know.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Well, technically, I don't even have to do this. I got the badge for some reason early. I don't know what that's about, because like at the 400 day mark, or like 425 or something, it was off the other direction. Like I didn't have
Sun is setting.
enough.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Like by my estimations, it wasn't going to give it to me until like day 525 or something. And so then it caught up and then passed it for some reason. I have no idea what was going on with that. Well, nowhere with that. Come on, Blizzard. Come on, 12-hour Blizzard. Was it 97, 99? I think it is. Yep. Unfortunately, it's not this that's right, it's the other one. So we got like, I don't know, 3 days to go. Somewhere over 48 hours. Let's roll. We may to end up cooking more water or getting some off the shelf. Why is my controller being weird today? Like, it's been better. I messed something up. I might have to turn the game off and turn it back on. I tried to resync the controller and it did the thing where it's not going to let me use the mouse and the keyboard. It's not letting me move the controller. I have to shut the game down and start it up like old school. I was doing that for a while and then I know that people probably think that this is cheese, but I earned this. Like, if I didn't have all this food and all this water and all this firewood and stuff, I wouldn't be able to just sit here and do this, take a mulligan. Come on. I still got all those wolves out there if I wanted to harvest them. I think the bear is probably gone though. Yeah. He disintegrated. Been like a week.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay, that time it turned on. The headlights are on. Weird. I thought I heard a deer or a moose a second ago, but I don't see anybody. Weird. There's one. Maybe he was behind the barn earlier. She. Whatever. There's 500 there. How much more? Oh, yeah, we got some rifle bullets left. What time is it? Okay. Let's head back to the dam. We left, I think, all our flares and flare gun and stuff there. Oh my god, with the wind. I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Celebrations will have to wait. BS has to change direction at the very least. I think it's funny I never found the arrow up here, I don't think. I shot over this hill. It's either invisible or it's in the grass or something. I think I shot it over this hill. So it went over here somewhere. I had the marker down for a long time. I don't know if I picked it up or what, but I don't think I ever found the arrow. I overshot the hill by just like a hair, and it flew over it and into oblivion apparently. Yeah, I think the only two ropes that I know aren't deployed in the entire game is this one right here that I moved. And, some other nonsensical one that I thought about the other day. That you really don't need. Oh, dude. I just killed your cuz, you know what I'm saying? Jerk. Oh, you know what? I kinda don't have the bandages for this. I just realized I didn't make any. Alright, we'll go around. I was gonna mess with them, but mainly just out of boredom and desperation. And sometimes bad stuff happens then. I mean, when my wife bet me, she was bored and desperate, and look what happened to her. I shouldn't say that. We're a cute couple. Funny, I saw an article, I think it was in the New York Post or something. It was in a newspaper, quote newspaper, more like a tabloid, but whatever. There was an article in there about how escorts are saying that there's been a remarkable increase in wives booking escorts for their husbands, either solo or as couples, and that they've dubbed it controlled cheating, where the wives pick out escorts for the husbands to keep them faithful to some woman that's just going to take money and disappear rather than risk losing their husbands to somebody. And I sent it to my wife. And when I got home, she was like, she didn't even say what she was talking about. She was like, okay, one, that's in Australia. And I was like, yeah, and thus the basis for its appeal. Like, you're telling me that's not a selling point to you? Yeah, but most husbands who say that to their wife, they'd end up dead, be on the nightly news. Gonna get him with a pistol shot from here. Let's go check it out. How are we gonna know if we don't go look? I guess if he turns around and starts coming back. Yeah, there he goes. We missed. He's getting us taken off course though. We need to go back. Yeah, I missed there too. Oh no, I got him that time. Yeah, see, you guys thought I was just wasting bullets. Here's some brass for you. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Let's look this way around this big rock. I want to say that like one of these is, I want to say one of the bunkers used to be like around the side of a stump like that, which I used to look over here. It's not there anymore, but there's the picnic setting. That's not a picnic setting. I hate you with the fire of 1,000 suns. Jerk. It's not a picnic area. Fish on the way. Okay, that is the upper falls, not the lower. It's on the other side of the bridge. Just back that way. That cave is not it. It's just a cave. See, I got this down now. Yeah, I just can't believe that that ice fishing hut was such an enigma to me for so long, but part of it is if I don't cheat, I don't look at the maps. And now that I finally found it, I'm never gonna not know where it is again. I promise you that. We figure that out this time. Well, the spray painting helped with that. I wanted to do it. I won't have to do that next time. I'll remember the way, I think, but I'll probably spray paint on the next run anyway, and then be absolutely certain of it next time, you know? Here's my card. I know it didn't come in helpful. I actually did it one time in a blizzard. I think we came by it once in a blizzard, but I kind of know where it is now. You kind of look for that tree and that tree. It kind of serves the same purpose, but I recommend the cards or spray paint. If it's nighttime in a blizzard, it's easy to miss this. I'm telling you, I know a lot of people come out of this and they're like, ooh, a new place, let's go explore. And they don't pay attention that this is high up. And so when they go to try to go back, they're like, where's the cave at? There was a cave here. Yeah, it's up. Alright, one more time. Slide it up. The only reason I could think to keep playing this is to go do Sundered Pass, but I definitely don't feel like it right now, and so I don't know. I'll probably wait and do it next time. Like I said, I never like going those places too early. I knew that X was there. I don't know why I turned to look. Is this Evangeline's? Nah. I think she's up there. Maybe she's the one by the ramp. She's in here somewhere. I'll say maybe I should have waited another day or two, but I don't think that thing's necessarily on days, like it's on hours. Like it might be, I don't know, I don't want to go into it again. It could be as little as 26 hours, I think. 1 hour on one day, then 24 hours, then 1 hour on the next day. It's 3 days. There's definitely a funky way of doing it. Feels like two different people were having a war over which way they were going to do it. And somebody won, somebody didn't. I guess technically I don't have to kill these guys if they're alive. You hear me try to take it and I was out of stamina? My button. maybe hers is up there. That's one of them I pass all the time. It's probably one that I checked out the most. Or it's the one on the... I think Kilroy is the one on Mystery Lake in the middle of the ice fishing huts where that little island is. That's one I look at all the time too. But hey, we got more than 50% of them this time. I think 1, 3, and 5 are probably on Mystery Lake, like way back on areas that I don't go to a lot, where the destroyed lookout tower is, like back there, or the frozen pond or whatever. I think it's probably back there. There used to be a place where the bunker would sometimes spawn. It's way up by I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Up above where the bear cave is. You can actually get up there. It doesn't look like you can, but you can. Oh, Jesus. I really don't know why it does that here. It's doing it like every 3 seconds or something. I've never been terrified going over this thing before this run. And it hasn't been this entire run, it's only been here lately. I feel like my field of view is different too. I feel like I'm shorter or something. Like every once in a while I duck just to make sure I'm not ducking. It's weird. Okay, I was gonna lay down right there and go to sleep, but let's get past the electrical wires, shall we? If we can. Yeah, we got a lot of flares. Oh wait, I don't wanna. Gotta make sure I didn't put it down on live wires. I don't know this room all that well. It's the red ones you gotta watch out for. I don't think these white ones have ever done anything wrong to me. Water. else in here we can play with? We got fuel outside. Grab those just in case we want to do science. No, I don't seem worth it. Fido got the most of that one. Be amusing. I don't think we have any wood.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh my god.
I can't feel my hands.
Sure. I don't mind if a wolf comes to check out my cooking fire. At this point, I think I'm going to try to see if I can get one in the middle of the O. That's pretty close. Oh. I never thought about that, but I might break this gun before I fire them all. I don't know how many you can shoot with it. No, that's kind of outside. Close though. Oops. They're burning out. wonder if I could shoot one straight up. Only if it's loaded. Ha! I didn't know it bounced, and I didn't know it made a bouncing noise. That's hilarious. Nope. We made it! And we had a flare go off. That's awesome. Congratulations, everybody. I'm so glad that popped when I was firing flares. Gonna make a great screenshot if it shows up. I think I fixed it though. I think the capture card has an option to have those things, those pop-ups show up. And for most of the beginning of the run, I didn't have it selected, and when I saw it and selected it. That's amazing. That's kind of making me dizzy. Let's see if I can hit myself. That was pretty close. No bounce noise. We're doing science. Ha! Okay, well that didn't stick, but it did bounce. Hey, wait, can you get up on this tree? Yeah, I don't think so. It'd be cool though. Be cool if you could. Oh, is it broken? I think I broke it. Yeah, it's broken. Sorry guys, I didn't think about that until I was shooting them all off. And that concludes our epic journey. I think it was 300 hours of real life. Let me check. $296 hours. We got all the trophies that I could get on single player or sandbox that we could get, including the 500-day one, the cartography one. What other ones were there? We got the 50 days without firing a gun. We got the 25 days without killing anybody, or killing anything. Both those had to be at the beginning. They had to be the first 25 and the first 50. You got to do those immediately. And then we got the 25 days without eating anything we didn't kill or harvest ourselves. We got all the clothes being at 100% that we were wearing. We got all the skills being level 5. All kinds of other stuff. We got like all of them. There's not one going in all the locations in Mystery Lake and what you call it, coastal highway. It's another trophy. We got a sort of a merit badge for doing the signal thing, but it doesn't actually give you anything for doing the transmitters and stuff. But now, since we did that, next time we could do that or the mine in different orders. We don't have to do them linear anymore, since we completed the signal one. And here's our stat list if you care to look. Or for myself in case I care to look one day. It's something. Those distress pistol shots were all fireworks. Well, no, they weren't all. I took 3 or 4 shots at Fluffy. 515 wolves killed. Bears killed 25. I killed 2 moose. I don't remember 2. I know I have one moose hide somewhere, but I don't remember the other one. I remember it being like 13 pounds or something, and not being able to carry it. It's probably at Ash Canyon, the second one somewhere. Blizzard survived 200. 296 hours to go 500 days. Just in case I ever wonder later, like how many cards I got or anything, could come here and look. Only made 1 rock cache that I remember, since they're kind of worthless. They don't preserve your food in any way, basically they throw it out, so it's basically a trash can. I think I got that, but I wasn't sure, so I left it. The note.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Oh, that's beautiful. Just gotta go get one last shot of it. It won't be the screenshot for this episode, that'll be something else. That'll be the 500 trophy thing. But it's beautiful. Beautiful, man. That's not. It's a clear day and it looks like it's going to be an aurora. I don't know if that was planned or not. Excuse me. I am going to go take a serious nap, and I'm going to go figure out what I want to play next. I'm probably going to play this game called The Council for a week or 2. I played it a long time ago and it was really good. Sort of like a, kind of like a murder mystery kind of thing, but a lot of the puzzles in there are very, very hard. And then there's also a kind of a killer game called Killer Frequency, which my wife is very interested in seeing me play. Maybe I'll do that one too. I think that one's only like a 4 or 5 hour long game. It's neither one of them are extremely long, so I should be able to do them both. But I'll probably do a retrospective episode on this too, so that I can make a best of clip or something. Alright, well, go ahead and save it. Actually, it doesn't really matter if I save it. I'll just get my flares back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, why not? Doesn't matter. I won't save it.